Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for always supporting me and always coming back to watch. So today we are going to talk about the bombardment of Gaza and what is the goal that the Israel government aims to achieve by throwing bombs down on Gaza anyhowly and resulting to a lot of civilian casualties. So now since September 7th, after the resistance group, or what other people call a terrorist group called Hamas, attacked the Israeli villages and Israeli communities, and even while they were doing the activities like partying or even living in the houses, traveling on their cars, they were aimed at, killed, and so the large number of people killed and innocent blood was spilled. And now, in a retaliatory attack, the Israel government thought it best that it should now get to these killers, these Hamas, and they should wipe them out of this world. So, for the sake of peace of Israelis, and instead of now finding a tactic that will actually smoke out the Hamas from wherever they're hiding, the genius idea they started that they have adopted of bombing suspected places that Al-Shabaab might, I mean not Al-Shabaab, Hamas might be hiding. They have decided to just be throwing bombs anyhow in any place that they believe that any Hamas, even a single one, is hiding, or maybe the arsenals are. They have been throwing bombs down there and resulting to a lot of people dying, a lot of innocent now civilians of the Palestine dying. And if we go back a little bit and ask ourselves, why even did these Hamas people attack Israel in the first place? I mean, nobody just walks up in the middle of maybe night or in the middle of the day and just feels like killing, unless you are a psychopath. So the reason that is believed the Hamas instigated this terror activity is because of the Palestinian people have been under dominance of the Israeli. They have been under occupation. They have always been suffering. Even the territory which have been designated to them, it is being controlled by the Israeli government. So things that the Palestinian people have access to are limited. So they are not truly as free as what the Israelites are preaching. So these Palestinians have been robbed of their lands, of their rights, and they have been pushed to a very, very small area to live. Imagine the Gaza enclave is a very small area and a population of over 2 million people are staying there. So you see, of course, they are going to struggle to obtain resources like water, medical, easy traveling because of the density population. Even traveling becomes a problem. Electricity becomes a problem. And also because you are limited on what you can bring into Gaza, there is little much that you can do. Innovation cannot occur because now you have to deal with just limited resources. You cannot expound other things, and then you claim that I have a bright future. So you see, the Palestinian people felt that the world is breaking apart. So the militant group now called Hamas decided, now we cannot continue living like this. It's better we start fighting. For what? Fighting for freedom, so that we can get to live a life like any other person in the world. So of course, this militant group, I'm sure the Israel government and the Palestinian authorities have at some point tried to expound another method which can render the Palestinian people free and have access to many things, but I'm sure this thing has always been failing over and over and over again. And this is because probably the Israeli government have always felt that, why should we even do that? I mean, come on, we have the power, we have everything within ourselves. we don't feel any urge to actually do that, because why should we even? I mean, come on, this all land belongs to us. These other peoples are the ones that occupied it, and we've got to chase them away. You have to reduce their population as much as possible, and dominate and be many in this land. So that's why now, that's my thinking, because they might not come out and say this is what we want, but what they are doing is leading to that end, having the Palestinians being wiped out, their population decreasing and becoming minority, and maybe in the future we won't even be meeting any Palestinian. So that activity, that Zionist movement, is the cause of all this chaos. I know it's bad when I say it like this, because probably I don't know all the information, but when you even ask yourself the basic thing, why should someone just walk up one day and kill another person? Given that that person is sane, that means his mind is okay, everything is okay. Why should even person do that? That means there is a motive, there is a force that is pushing that person to go beyond and even do those bad things to even innocent people like babies, and I can't even go ahead to describe how those bad things are. And now the Israeli government now thought to itself now that somehow these Hamas militants are being protected by the Palestinian civilians because they are fighting for their cause. And of course, it is okay to think like that. So the Israeli government and militant group decided that they'll use a strategy of they will just bomb wherever place that they think the Hamas is hiding its arsenal, it's hiding its perpetrators. And now they are bombing to eliminate this Hamas is resulting to a lot of people dying, the innocent people dying. And it is very okay for Israel as long as they are venting out their hunger, and also they will be now reducing the power of Hamas, because in future when Hamas want to attack the Palestinians, will be fearing, oh, when they will be attacked, many of us will be killed, since there is no reaction. And the Israelites are capable of actually instigating this because they have support of powerful countries like United States of America and most part of the European nations. And they are getting the energy to continue doing these atrocities, killing, because they know very well they'll get away with it. Whereas I'm sure the other citizens of the world who are actually very extremely hungry at the Israel, the manner in which it is using to